Hey family, Happy New Year. And in this video, we're going to talk about three things I look for when reviewing my transactions New Year's Eve or the week before New Year's. Right? Being able to review your accounts helps you have the ability to get rid of dead and unwanted expenditures and make sure that you have a proper spending plan and strategy when moving into the new year, which helps you to have an efficient, effective, and lean finance-wise new year where you can account better for your dollars. Right? In Luke 16 verse 8, commends the unjust steward because he has done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. And what God is just indicating there is that, in the individuals of the world, they can be more astute, more wiser, more adaptive. And God calls us all to be great stewards, managers of our finances, times, and even what we say, because every aspect of our lives is not ours, but it's been given by God to us, and he's given us to manage it, and therefore we must be diligent. So part of that stewardship aspect, being diligent with what God gave me, I try to utilize this time to look at what I've done last year and where I may have some waste, that I don't perpetuate that waste into 2025. In January, and I'm looking at all of my bank accounts, right? I'm looking at all of the transactions, and I'm looking for unused subscriptions. If I'm not using it too much, I'm either logging in to unsubscribe or putting it on my list to ensure that I unsubscribe before January is over. Right? For you, that may be, gym memberships. It may be your premium cable plan. Some individuals have premium plans, but they're only watching the series 1/4 of the year. Or they may have a package only to watch a particular sports section. Right? You may want to see if the cable have different plans, and you may just want to cut it off until that season starts. Increase your package, increase your crayons, literally a phone call. The adjustment is made within minutes. And then when that season is off, that's it. Do you need a subscription to Hulu or Disney Plus, Netflix, all at the same time? It's all binge watching. So you have the opportunity to utilize one package, exhaust what the package has to offer, and then go to the next one, right? Who knows? Soon Disney may have it all, so you just have one premium and it covers everything. But until that stage, evaluate what your subscriptions are. I realized for me, I had close to $2,000 in annual subscription expenditures that I'm not using anymore, or I'm not really using like that. I'll give an example. So for example, I used to have a premium for JotForm. All right. But now there are other apps and softwares that I use that have that package already integrated, that I don't particularly need that form anymore, right? That's about $600 that I can save annually. All right, I used to use a AI software that will convert scripts into different languages, but it also will be able to translate audio voices into different languages. And there are other apps now that have that feature built in that I no longer need that. We're already looking at $1,000 that I saved just by saying, hey, there are other applications out there. And sometimes it's not just to save money, but it's sometimes to reallocate what we're using into new and better and more efficient tools that are out there, so that we can be able to streamline our work and our business a lot more effectively. Like I said, so reviewing my transactions, going from January, looking at the accounts, it's boring, right? It's laborious. With technology, it don't take that long. I guarantee you guys, depending on how much transactions you have, it'll take a couple of hours, right? But you're going to be saving yourself potentially hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Cable, subscriptions, gym memberships, any sort of membership clubs, affiliations, and things of that sort. This is a great time to evaluate it and see if it's something that you need. Number 2, Number two is to review my finances to ensure that I tithe correctly. Family, I am big on tithing. It has been a benefit in my life. I have seen a financial difference in my life as well as the life of others. I used to be a treasurer for the church, and as I would go through these envelopes of individuals who donated and know their personal story, right? Because I knew them first before becoming a treasurer or affiliated or associated in anything in that region. But as I seen their tithing, their commitment, and I've seen their dedication, I've seen that they've blessed and prospered. It is true. Malachi 3:10 clearly indicates it. Bring ye all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour out such a blessing that there will not be room enough to receive it. And family, I don't just go through this aspect because, I gotta do this so I can get some money back. Nah, it's not like that. But what it's saying is God will see your sincerity, right? He'll see your heart. He'll see your commitment, devotion, and acknowledgement that it all belongs to him. And he's only asking for us to return a portion back. And with that dedication, there's a blessing. Because I have multiple faucets of revenue coming in, I like to comb through the accounts to ensure that my tithe is correct, right? Comb through it. All right, what was my income? All right, what was my net? All right, what's my particular tithe? As an employee, I would do gross, right? As a business, I would do net, right? We tithe off of the increase. So I'm ensuring that I return what belongs to you, and I've taken forth this time as commitment and dedication to ensure that my I's are my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed, right? It's not him hawking over and ensure that I do it, but it's a practice of devotion. The last one that I love to do in reviewing my transactions, I like to review my finances just to see where my track and my spending is. There's technology out there that helps you to move and do this efficiently. I'll give you an example. Banking applications have a snapshot, right? Some will call it a snapshot, and in here you will get an evaluation on, and like I said, we can do quarter, month, year, and if we do by month, we can choose last year just to be able to see, hit apply spending plan. And then here you can see that 53% of our expenditures last year were just on professional services, right? If I click here to get a snapshot, we can see that a lot of it went towards advertisement in our particular case, right? That might not be the case for you. For you, it may be other items that you're particularly dealing with, right? But you can always, check and get a percentage of what your expenditures were. It doesn't get it 100% right, but you do see that it will give an outline. So for me, looking at the snapshot here, all right, 50, if it was groceries, I would go into a splitting pen on how we may be able to reduce our groceries per month, right? And like I said, I can look at each month to be able to see what my spending has been for each month. I hope you found this helpful. Last thing I'll say is for individuals who have, and I'll share the screen, who are entrepreneurs, or who also may be not just entrepreneurs, but that you may be on a hybrid. You may work, but you also have your side business. As I said, record keeping don't have to be tedious as combing through your bank statements, right? But there's software that give you that snapshot. I like it. It's called QuickBooks Solopreneur, right? It used to be called QuickBooks Self-Employed. As you can see, for the first 3 months, they have it for $10 for the first 3 months, and then it goes up to $20. If you play it right, you do the first 30 days for free, and then you do the next 3 months for the 10, and then you do the 20, at least for your introductory. It helps to keep your price point low, and you can see the benefits that it has here. It will track your personal and your business expenditures. You are able to see what your tax deductions are, right? You can also attach your receipts, and it will track your mileage so that you can calculate your mileage deductions. It's been a really, really great tool. It's just you, or you and your spouse. You have everything consolidated, your business, everything is merged. This is a really good tool for you to manage your finances. And if you don't have a business, you're just an employee, the Every Dollar app may be a good one for you to use, where it helps you to manage your budget, right? Create a budget. And then the premium app, which is I believe around $20 as well, gives you the ability to auto categorize your transactions for you, and it'll help you to see how you're meeting the mark versus missing the mark in regards to budgeting. For us, we have multiple, so by pairing all of those accounts to the self-employed or the Every Dollar app, gives you a better analysis at an easier pace to see how you're doing on a week by week, day by day, if you want, month by month, quarter by quarter, so that you can be a great steward in evaluating and utilizing the funds you have. Family, I hope that this was helpful. God bless you. And like I said, check out the video on tithing, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.